Hong Kong's daily COVID caseload topped 10,000 as predicted by health officials days ago. 11 more COVID-related fatalities were reported overnight. With hospital admissions on the rise, health authorities relaxed the threshold to discharge patients, which takes effect today. More details from Jackie Lin.
A record high in the city's COVID tally since late March, with 10,586 new COVID infections reported overnight. All but 244 cases were locally transmitted. One more COVID-infected child is now in critical condition. The 15-month-old unvaccinated baby girl started to run a fever on Tuesday and tested positive for COVID. She was sent to the United Christian Hospital later that night after developing cramps. The cramps have been relieved and her vital signs remain stable. Meanwhile, the Education Bureau had required all students and teachers to be COVID screened via an RAT over the 2 days leading up to September 1st. Including today, more than 550 students and teachers tested COVID positive. 5 schools have to suspend face-to-face classes for 1 week after logging multiple infections.
These figures seem to be lower than what we expected. In terms of the proportion of students in the community, that should be at least 1/10. But I suppose students and teachers have meanwhile scaled down on their activities in the community as they get ready for school.
When asked if the daily infection tally could reach levels seen during the 5th wave, which peaked at more than 50,000, health officials say the vaccination rates are higher now, and that helps. But the inoculation rates among the youngest and the oldest have left much to be desired, with more worries over hospitals' capacity to handle the influx of COVID patients.
The number of cases exceeding 10,000 is within our expectation. We are more concerned about the burden to the hospital authority, the bed numbers and the services.
So far, more than 2,600 COVID patients have been admitted to hospitals. Starting today, inpatients who only received 2 vaccine doses could be discharged after day 7 of infection, instead of the earlier mandate of a 14-day isolation period. That's given their CT value is higher than 30 with acceptable health conditions. Jackie Lin, TVB News.